Need for Speed comes back in Need for Speed The Run, released by EA in 2011 for the Xbox 360, PC, and the PS3. The Run puts a twist in racing games by putting in a proper plotline to it. But is the addition of the story something that goes well with the racing genre? Let's find out.
You win, I will handle your problem and give you a 10% cut.
Whoa. 10%?
A story is something new in a racing game, and no, it's not the generic race until you're number one kind of story. Well, technically it is, but the Run puts a little extra effort in it. The Run actually has a decent enough story that just lacked execution. You are Jack Rourke, one of the best street racers who got into a large amount of debt owing it to the Mafia, and after being nearly squashed to pieces, the only way to repay that debt is to, you guessed it, race. There's a race that takes place from San Francisco to New York, and the purse is $25 million, which should be more than enough to cover up the debt. Story is a good addition to the racing genre. Sadly, The Run just didn't execute it well enough. But nevertheless, the fact that The Run has extra effort in their story makes it the more unique title out there. However, very mediocre voice acting really throws the story away and just makes the characters very boring, not to mention the poorly designed characters. And don't forget, the dialogue are at times just cheesy, very cheesy.
And about 3,000 miles of asphalt between here and New York.
Sounds good to me.
Need for Speed The Run uses Frostbite Engine 2. Like most car racing games, the graphics are close to maxed out. Light reflects on the wet road very clearly, damage on the cars is detailed, and environments are presented in a beautiful manner, whether it's the dry desert, snowy peaks, or the bright lights of Las Vegas. Need for Speed The Run takes you through the complete American landscape. The intense and upbeat music in the background really help maintain a fast-paced, suspense, intense racing action kind of feel. The lame voice acting and cheesy lines put aside, Need for Speed The Run delivers intense racing action with realistic driving mechanics. Brake too much and you'll skid out of control. Go too fast and you'll most definitely crash. You can feel the weight of the cars as you drive them, and that's something Need for Speed games have been good at. There are moments in the game that take place outside the car, which is a personal favorite feature I like. And basically you just have to press a button that pops up on the screen. Basically it's a quick time event. These moments prove to be more engaging than I thought, and they're full of action and, suspense, which is a good addition to the whole racing thing. There's a great distance between San Francisco and New York, but you'll be driving only about 20% of that distance. You race through 10 stages. One stage consists of multiple objectives that can vary through gaining positions, taking enemies down, or making up for lost time, which is basically your checkpoint races. The objectives can be pretty repetitive each stage. A problem with the game is how long it takes to reset your car once it's crashed, and this puts a pause in the action, and in a racing game that's supposed to be full of it, you don't want it to let up. Changing cars is also a problem in that you have to spot these gas stations as you drive, and that can get pretty hectic when you're trying to best out other rival racers. The addition of the story is a bold move, but one that is done so in vain. The story was too bland and boring. The voice acting, mediocre, and generic character design does not help make players any more interested in the plot. Fun and intense racing action, however, make up for all that, and accompanied with the brilliant visuals and amazing environments, not to mention the really upbeat music, The Run proves to be an enjoyable racing experience for hardcore racers and beginners alike. Final score, 7.5 out of 10. The story was a daring ambition to the racing genre, but ultimately didn't quite turn out the way I had hoped, and I think it's safe to say a lot of people weren't satisfied with the way it turned out as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I know the game was pretty old. I just thought I'd look into it, and it was pretty fun playing it. So yeah, check that out. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, write a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.